Welcome back for another video. In this one, we're going to take a look at my Nintendo Switch third-party controllers here. There is one bit made by Nintendo in this collection. First, we have the 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus with Bluetooth gamepad. This is compatible with Switch, Windows, Android, macOS, and Steam. In other words, you can play this on your PC or Mac computer. Contents of the box contain the Bluetooth controller, of course, USB cable, and battery pack. Very hefty controller. There is one that takes batteries. This one has the battery pack, and it has the Super Nintendo colors on this particular controller. There is some with the Game Boy buttons, which are a dark red. I believe this is no longer available at the moment. Just the black version is available on the marketplace, or in the market rather. This thing's kind of finicky. It's tough for me to get it to work, just wirelessly. I can plug it up to my Switch and play it wired, but it's weird. But anyways, clicky joysticks here, nice D-pad. Buttons feel very responsive. Battery charges fairly quickly. So I've played many different games with this. Super Nintendo games on the Switch, on the Switch online service. Some of the Castlevania games in the Castlevania collection, as well as the Contra collection. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is all on Switch. And I believe, some Disney games in the Disney collection, so Aladdin, Lion King, and I don't think I played Jungle Book with this yet, but I definitely will. But yeah, very good responsive buttons, nice shoulder buttons. Yeah, very enjoyable controller. I like it a lot. Glad I got this color too, and they're affordable. So that's that. Then let's go to, I'll show the boxes for all these. A lot of these I haven't used in a while, except for the SN30 Pro. 8BitDo N30 Bluetooth controller. This is compatible with Switch and Switch Online, so you can play it with any game you want on Switch, basically. That just takes, 4 buttons and a D-pad. So the contents of this box contain the Bluetooth controller and USB cable. This one I bought brand new. Here's the pad itself. And the style, it's made in the style of the original NES controller. Nice buttons here. There's the back. And these are really, 8BitDo makes a good sturdy controller, I must say. That's why I like their controllers. I don't buy the other crappy knockoffs. So you have a home button there, select and start as well. Sorry, I didn't mention that on with the other controller. And you get the retro receiver as well. The retro receivers you can buy separately. I'll show that one here in a minute with another controller. Here's the, I think this is Super Nintendo. Let me see here. I believe this is the retro receiver. But yeah, it works with NES. And I believe Famicom maybe? No, it doesn't, because those are wired in. Works with the, yeah, so it's compatible with Switch, I think. This is weird USB connector, if that's really what it is. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe it works with the NES Mini as well. So sticking in that style, and you'll get to see the retro receiver here. Here's the N30 Classic Edition set. So it comes with the retro receiver. This I had to buy used because at the time they weren't available. Back when I bought all these, or most of them. Don't know if this is still available new. This is the older version. So here you get the NES Classic Edition adapter. Oh, that's what that was right there. Okay, I got you. That was compatible with the Classic Edition. Classic, what am I doing with this? This is for another system. So yeah, this is compatible with the NES Classic. these controllers, and I haven't used them on that yet. Maybe I did once, but anyways, so I'll show the controller. Hang on while I get situated. This is more in style with the NES controller. Why they changed it, I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to get sued, but yeah, this is much more in line with the original NES controller, how it looks, except, you know, you got 4 buttons laid out in a diamond pattern. There's the back of the controller. You got shoulder buttons as well. I think you have shoulder buttons on the top of this one too. See, these are the exact same dimensions and everything, just different design of the face of the controller. No home button on, no home button on here. You can update the firmware on these two, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I've done that, but great little controller. I really enjoy it. Nice solid D-pad and buttons. Great to have, you know, a new like NES controller, because mine are both old. I have 2 original wired NES controllers, one of which is only usable since the cord is broken on the other one. Then I have 2 dog bone controllers, one of which is the Japanese edition, which has the short connector cable, and then the American, which has that's the more worn out dog bone controller. I have official dog bone NES controller. But here's the NES adapter here. This will plug into an original NES. Can't really see if this is focusing. There we go. Yeah. Kind of finicky to get going, but once you get them going, the controllers work great. Of course, they're battery powered and they die. You know, you have to recharge them. So it's kind of a bummer. That has happened during gameplay once to me. Actually, a couple times, but that's fine. Very solid controllers. Very happy with them. No complaints at all. So this is the Switch Super Nintendo controller. I wanted to have, you know, a new SNES controller to play games, SNES games. That's a little weird, but yeah, feels great. Very solid. Feels better than my other Super Nintendo controllers, which are pretty well used. There's the back, model number. Shoulder buttons as usual. Then you have these ZL and ZR buttons, and the connector there, or input. Yeah, this feels like I don't know what a new Super Nintendo controller feels like, so I haven't felt that since about 1991 or 92. And I have great fond memories playing, you know, Super Nintendo games. But I have some accessories here too, and another set of Joy-Cons I want to show. I have the box for this, I just don't have it out. It's in another room, packed away. Yeah, just great controller. Love it. And it has a nice long battery life on it. But yeah, back to these. I forgot to say this. You can buy this separately, or I did, but I'm going to say it again. You can buy the retro receiver separately, and that's, I think, what I ended up doing, because I lost my another receiver for this NES Switch controller. Yeah. So here's my set of neon blue and neon yellow Switch controllers. These are quite expensive when I bought them, and they're even more expensive now, unfortunately. Haven't even opened them, haven't used them just yet. Probably will. I have my, you know, black Joy-Cons that came with the system that are still working great. There's no no drift in them or anything, and they're not worn out or loose. So yeah, at one point these are going for like $109. There's the side. Some important information there. And there they are, hanging. But yeah, great controllers. I like them. I never had any issues with mine. Sorry to those that have. And the last product here. 8BitDo G-Bros adapter, so I can use a NES Classic controller. So in other words, I can use this wired. Plug this up to it. This comes with the necessary USB cable to do that. You can also use, I believe, N64 controllers on the Switch with this, like original ones, I believe. Or is that with some other adapter? So this is compatible with Switch, Windows, the contents of the G-Bros adapter itself, cable, band, USB cable, and manual. All these 8BitDo products come with manuals, which is great. You know, let's show the back. So batteries are required with this. It is a wireless device. And I have yet to open this one too, funny enough. I think I can use GameCube controllers on Switch with this as well, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at it. I think that's initially why I bought it. But when I do check this out, I will review it. And I know I'm really late to the party with this one. So that is the collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be reshooting more videos like this, and those videos are coming soon. So thank you for watching and subscribing.